right, here are some things that are going to help you better understand how to close more deals on the sales calls that you're taking. So if you're watching this and you're in business and you're driving traffic through your site, through a funnel, and in the end, your outcome is to make sure that more people buy from you. Now, number one, the first thing that you got to do is make sure that you have a strong setup, meaning that are you being able to educate your market enough on what you offer before you ask for the sale? Sounds simple enough, but what I found after working with over 250 different clients, the number one reason why marketing fails is because when it gets to the point of transacting, the customer, the client, that prospect, they just don't understand why the cost is what it is. So if you're not able to justify the value that you're providing, any price you throw at them at the end of that conversation is going to feel like a shock to their system. So let me explain it like this. If you have more opportunity to speak with your prospects, would you take it? I hope the answer is yes. Yet I find so many business owners these days, they neglect to have that conversation, just like how I'm having with you right now. It could be through the form of an audio, it could be through the form of a video, but we cannot expect people, especially in this day and age, to take the time to read through our long sales letters, which give every bit of detail about what we offer. So first thing is create more conversational pieces to help your prospects feel more comfortable about the buying decision they're about to make, helping justify the value and the price that you're going to deliver. Second, if your pitch is the first time that they're going to see your pricing and you're selling high ticket services, then the likelihood of you closing people on the first or second call is very slim. You may get some randos that are going to end up making that decision, but that buyer remorse, the fact that they didn't do their research, that they made an impulse decision, that's going to come back and bite you in the butt. So first thing is have more conversational pieces. Second thing is make sure that you are actually sharing with those people what is the cost of doing business. Because if you fail to do that because you don't want to scare them off, you're doing the exact thing you don't want to have happen. So in the end, they're gonna walk away scared because they don't know what the actual price was. So they're walking into a meeting blindfolded thinking that, this could cost within my budget. It might be something that I can afford. And yet they speak with you, they hear the price, and then they run off with their tail between their legs because they're like, man, this isn't right. I feel like I got a bait and switch. And why didn't he just tell me? Why didn't she just tell me that this was the cost? Because I wouldn't have wasted anybody's time. And that is where we're at in today's market. It used to be where you could get people into a conversation, really kind of coax them through with little bits of information, and then close them in one call on a high ticket service. That is just not the way it is anymore. There's been too many companies that have taken advantage of consumers to a point where now that guard, that wall of theirs is up. They're not willing to exchange monetary, money for your goods and services. Not without being for sure that you can be trusted, that you're going to deliver the results, and that the value is justified. The price is justified. And so that's what I want you to work on right now over the next couple weeks. If you're watching this and you are in business for yourself thinking, how can I close more deals? First thing, create more conversational pieces through the engagement. Second thing, make sure you are pointing them back to your pricing and allowing them to get comfortable with how you deliver the service. Third thing, make sure that you're adding more of those justification pieces, meaning that if you're only telling them how much it costs, but you're not showing results, case studies, and developing new ways to get them to be excited about showing up to the call, right? There's no way that you're going to get them to make that decision on that call. So hopefully you walk away with this with a couple of things. Those 3 tips, when implemented, will increase your closing ratio.